Hello and welcome everybody to the second broadcast of the Umpire School podcast. So today I'm joined again by Ayaan, Dave and Sab. I'm Dylan. We're going to talk about the most recent England win over India and Pakistan's win over South Africa, plus a couple of pieces of cricketing news, and we'll have a couple of debates like we did last week at the end. So then, to start the news recap, Ayaan.
Yeah, so obviously, as he said, we'll be talking in more detail about the India-England series later. But much of the talk beforehand was about the fact that it's being shown in the UK on Channel 4, which is obviously a terrestrial TV channel, free to air. It's the first free viewing of cricket in this country since 2005. So it was quite a big deal, and I think we all agree it's quite a good move to show certain series that will attract big audiences and big viewership on free to air cricket in this country to attract larger audiences. Yeah, so that's my bit of views.
They probably couldn't have picked a bigger series or a better series to put it on terrestrial TV.
But I will
Yeah,
say,
in this country especially.
the
George
quality isn't that
Dobell.
good.
Well, it doesn't really matter. Like George Dobell wrote for Cricket Info, he was talking about how this type of thing can inspire lots of people. So you got Jimmy Anderson playing well,
exactly.
getting the double time. It's just a good series to advertise to the younger people.
Well, yeah, the bottom line is it just makes the sport so much more accessible to everyone, which can only be a good thing.
Yeah, right, David.
Unlike boxing.
Yeah. So, yeah. What was that, Sab?
Unlike boxing, where you have to pay.
Sab, none of the slander. None of the slander.
Sorry.
Please. Anyway.
All right, David,
so
continue.
My news is Kyle Myers. We guessed it's Myers. It might be Mayers. So I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. But Kyle Myers, 210 not out in the fourth innings, chasing 400, and on debut or debut, as Marnus Labuschagne would say. And yeah, I mean it's the best. Well, it's the highest fourth innings in a winning run chase ever. He's on debut, 210 not out, and miraculously, he only averages 28 in first-class cricket. So to go and do this on your Test debut in the subcontinent as a West Indies batsman is something pretty special.
I'm not sure how he got picked, but
there you go.
Well, I mean,
he must. I don't know. Was he in good form? Or...
I think. Well, a lot of the West Indies players opted out of going to Bangladesh because of COVID. So a lot of the new guys got. So West Indies had 3 debutants. In this test, and he was one of the lucky 3, and he definitely delivered the goods.
Another big
test
as well.
I think.
Mahedi Hassan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Mahedi Hassan.
I've got
10. 100. Sorry.
It was unfortunate. Obviously, Kyle got the man of the match, but Mahedi Hassan, notable mention, 103 in the first innings, and then goes on to pick 8th, I think it was, throughout the game. So unlucky to miss out there.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fairs.
Yeah. All right, I'll talk about mine. It was the no balls that were in the England-India series. I think India themselves bowled 27 over the 2 innings, which is kind of like disgusting, to be honest. I think Nadeem bowled 6, and he's a left arm, pretty slow spinner. I don't know what's going on there.
I think with the third umpires, now looking at it, back in the day, Morne Morkel, he was bowling them for fun, and there wasn't even third umpires. I think he's looking back on it now, saying, well, he probably bowled at least 200 more. And all the bowlers now, they actually have to look out for it, because before umpires they just didn't care, because what's more important, looking at the no ball or looking at the business end.
It's definitely a good thing that they've introduced the third umpire, but it's just I don't understand. How'd you bowl 27?
Well,
they're lucky not to have got any wickets.
27 is quite common. It's not. I don't think.
No, that's.
No, I think it is, but just before they actually checked it.
Oh yeah.
In a normal test match,
I think it might be
too big a number.
It's
even
so. Do you remember when they first brought it out?
That's way too many.
Yeah, but do you remember when they first brought it out and Shannon Gabriel was just 3 per over pretty much? But
yeah.
Especially in the long format, it's easy to just mess up your run up and not think about it, really, is it?
Net
bowling. Am I right in saying Ashwin bowled his first ever no ball in that?
Yeah, it was his first ever in 74 tests in. He bowls his first.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So once again, thanks everyone for listening. I hope you enjoyed. It's been a pleasure to make it. We're going to make another episode on the IPL auction. We'll probably put that out on the weekends. So we changed the layout a bit of it. Last week we just posted the full thing on YouTube. This week we're going to split up the main podcast, which we'll be putting on Spotify and stuff like that. We're going to split that up into smaller sections, which we'll put on YouTube for you to watch individually. So if you want to listen to the whole thing, go over to Spotify and check it out. If you're listening on Spotify, then go to the YouTube and remember to follow the socials.